Hi guys, welcome back to the Tutor Learning Center and North Range Academy. This is JD Tutor and I'm here to teach you more about fractions. Now we're going to switch over to lesson 20 session 2. All right, and this is a blue label probably done in a classroom. Let's use develop describing parts of a whole with fractions. Model it. Write fractions from models. So let's go to number 1, get my trusty pencil. All right. So number 1A, what unit fraction is shown? As we learned, we have equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to say 4 here at the bottom. And then 1 is shaded in. So 1. So the answer is 1/4, as it appears here on the teacher's edition. All right, let's go to B. So we're finished with A. Let's go to B. Shade 2 parts in of the model. No problem. 1, 2. All right. What fraction of the square did you shade? Well, I shaded in 2. All right. And there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Numerator, denominator, numerator, denominator. All right. So 4 altogether, and I used 2. I shaded in 2. All right. What unit fraction is shown? Well, how many 8 pieces? I just said the answer. How many pieces are there? Pretend this is a pizza. They usually slice eight pieces in a pizza. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So 8, and there's 1 shaded in. So 1/8. All right. How many 6 parts? Shade in 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the top. And out of 8, 7, 8 out of 8. So 6/8. So here we have 1/4, 2/4, 1/8, and 6/8. All right, let's look at number 3. Write the fraction of the figure that is shaded. All right, how many parts do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the denominator. And how many are shaded in? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4/6. All right, let's look at the last one on 3B. How many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. All right. How many shaded in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/8 is the total. All right, guys, let's go on to the next page. That was 463, by the way. Let's go on to 464. All right. Lucky pencil. Model it. Draw models of fractions. All right. So let's look at number 4. The model below shows 1/3 of a square. Draw to show the whole square, then shade to show 2/3. All right, well, it's showing you need to draw these as a, you need to draw these as a rectangle. So let's do these. On the teacher's edition, it looks like there's a drawing of 3 rectangles, 1, 2, and 3. So 3 is a whole in your denominator. And it looks like there's 2 shaded in. 2 shaded in. So 2/3. So 2 out of the 3. So 2/3. All right. So 2/3. Now let's go back and look at this. The model below shows 1/3. What does that mean, 1/3? Well, they're taking 1 out of the 3, and they brought it out to the side. So they're taking out 1/3. Oops. So they're taking out really 1/3 out of the 3. See, I just put a fraction bar there. That's what that means. All right. So let's draw another one on number 5. All right, the model bar shows 1/4 of a rectangle. All right, well, look at these little squares here. They took out, there's 4 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4 squares to form a rectangle, and they took one out. So 1 out of the 4, oops, very bad with this pencil, guys. Okay, so 1 out of the 4. I'm just going to put a little fraction bar there. So they took 1 out, so 1/4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. They took 1 out of the 4, right? All right. So now draw to show what the whole rectangle could look like, then shade to show 2/4. All right. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles that we just drew here. 4, and then shade 2 in. Shade 2 in. All right. All right, so that would show us 2/4. All right, connect it. Complete the problems below. Number 6. How can you shade a how can you excuse me? How can you use a shaded model to name a fraction? Well, we can say I can count the total number of equal parts and then the number of equal parts that are shaded to name a fraction. A shape with 3 equal parts and 1 shaded is 1/3. All right, so we'll have 3 equal parts, it's saying, right? Hopefully that's 3 equal parts. And 1 is shaded to make 1/3. That's what they're saying. All right, number 7. Look at the rectangle. What unit fraction is each part? Well, for A, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 altogether. And looks like 1. Let's see, what unit fraction is each part? So it looks like 1 is supposed to be shaded. So shade 4 parts of the rectangle and write the fraction you shaded. So shade 4 parts. Okay, and 4 parts, 8 and 4 shaded. Altogether 8 and 4 shaded out of that. All right. So what unit fraction is each part? So we're looking at 1 out of 8. And then it's going to jump to 4 parts shaded. So to make 4 out of 8. All right. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I'll see you on the next video.